All right. And now we are live, folks. Welcome to the ABBA and ABBA show, where we talk about anime and we chill out and we have quick little discussions. Today, we're going to be reviewing some of the upcoming animes that are coming out, as well as looking at some of the animes that have already passed for last season. My recommendations, things I enjoyed, things I thought finished on a great note, things I recommend y'all watch if you like this certain genre of anime. Yeah, I'm probably not going to talk about One Piece too much because I just don't give a fuck about One Piece. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it's pretty much the gist of it. So while I set things up, I'll just play a bit of music in the background and then we'll get it popping. I want to play something else, bro. Let me play something else for y'all. Let me play something else for you. I can't just keep playing the same fucking thing over and over. You know, after a while, you guys just like, bruh, I'm starting to get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? So let me play something else. All right, it's just something I like playing. Something I know won't get me any copyright strikes. Okay. All right. And I know you guys just want me to give you opinions on your favorite anime. All right. Man, does he like what I like? I hope we like the same anime. Alright, let me set this shit up. Alright, let me put this shit over here. Alright, so we got this from Watch Mojo. Alright. Okay. Yep. Yep. What? Okay. Just like that. All right, cool. So let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. All right, so these are some of the animes that apparently are coming out this coming season. So I'm gonna watch a couple trailers. I might skip through some parts because these motherfuckers talk too long, and trailers for animes are generally trash.
This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and these are the one.
Okay, so this is called Eden Zero. So apparently, if I remember correctly, this is an anime manga that originated in France. If I remember correctly. Hold up, let me just bring it over here so you guys can see it in its entirety. Why do I think this one's made in France? Am I crazy? Oh, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently, he did go to France for something. Okay, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Why did I think this shit was French? Okay, forget what I said. See, this is why you always want to double check things in case you chat and shit. You know, it reminds me of like most shonens. It's got similar style. Oh, I'm thinking about Radiant. Okay, my bad. Okay, well, I mean, the characters look pretty similar. Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I tripping? Does this motherfucker not look the same? Am I tripping? It's the same motherfucker. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. It's the same man. It's the same dude. So no, okay. So just to be clear, right? I think it's Radiant. This was this is a French shonen. Okay. The main character looks identical. They even got a bandage. Like, come on, bro. It's just one's on the opposite side. It's the same fucking guy. Okay. Bro, it's the same person. It's the same person. Like, if the cops rolled up and were trying to arrest this man, I wouldn't be mad if they profiled him and got this dude. I was like, nigga, you know what? You deserve a raise. You pretty much caught the same person. Nah, you guys are bugging if you think it's different. But anyways, okay, so sorry, this one's French. Yeah, it's a French comic series. And it's written by some guy named Tony Valente. Let me see what this guy looks like. He better not look like straight out of a Nipponjin. Okay, no, he looks very French. This is the man who made him. He just basically stole some Japanese guy's work. He's like, hey, bro, you ever been to France? And he invited him over. And while he was here promoting this thing for a festival, he stole his ideas. Anyways, let's keep watching.
For this list, we'll be looking at the up-and-coming... When we last left... The next. Number 10, Nomad, Megalo Box 2.
Ooh.
When we last left Joe, he had just been crowned the champion of Megalonia, and did it all without the mechanical enhancements known as gears. It was a stellar finish to a modern underdog story. At least it was until his life fell apart. Now under the name of Nomad, it seems that Joe has gone back to his junk dog days, leaving his title and recognition behind.
Yeah, I've actually watched the first season. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was superb. I'd probably rate it around like a 6.5 out of 10. But it's enjoyable. You know, it's got a linear story, very clear cut. Like each episode's a progression. It's about 12 episodes. The fight scenes are good. The storyline, the secondary characters are good. For sports anime, it was very interesting. It did a great job of incorporating like technology into the fighting arena. So, yeah, if they got a second season, I'll definitely tune in. I enjoyed the first season. All right, well, let's move on. Chat, how did you guys feel about Megalo Box if you watched it? Radiant came first, though. Chill. Yeah, of course you'd say that. Fine. This guy's probably from France. He's got a cape for his friend's brethren. Yeah. Guys, let me know in the chat what y'all thought. If y'all enjoyed it. Here, let me. You know what? Let me just take off. I'm gonna leave slow chat at like 5 seconds. Okay. But yeah, chat. Let me know what y'all thought. Okay, you guys did enjoy it. Yeah. If you guys are just gonna start throwing a bunch of random animes at me in the chat, I'm not gonna respond to that. Right now, we're just watching trailers. I don't want to hear about your favorite anime.
Number 9, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Okay.
Like Uzaki before her, this little lady has already got the internet in a frantic state.
All right, this is like the start of a weird hentai. I'll pass. Let me just go straight to the next one.
Revenge. They're back to life, back to their crappy prefecture, and back to rock our socks off with their idle hijinks. Oh, how we...
Oh, no. If this is a bunch of waifus, pass. It's not my style. Hey, some people like that. I'm not saying it's trash. I don't watch this kind of stuff. Hard pass. You guys are into waifus? Ugh. I'll pass. All right, cool. Let me.
Number 7, 86. One of the big up-and-comers for the new season, this military mecha is looking to do justice to the dark undertones of the much-beloved light novel. With the war between the Republic of San Magnolia and Empire of Jihad continuing to escalate, Major Lena Mirise finds herself in command of a squadron of soldiers ready to fight for the glory of their homeland.
All right, I'm not a big fan of mecha animes generally speaking, so it's just not my kind of genre, but the animation style looks good, so I might give it like an episode or two.
Number 6, The Slime Diaries. That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Oh man, okay. This must be like a side because they just finished the season. I highly doubt they have another season locked and loaded. So I'm going to assume. Yeah, I'm going to assume that this has something to do with something else. Probably like just side character stories or some shit, which I'll watch. I like this. This is one of my favorite isekais ever, so highly recommend.
Superpowered social circle, or just need another excuse to watch more of Shion. 5. How not to summon a demon lord, Omega.
力を求めるか。ならばこのディアブロが力を貸してやる。
You know, the irony is that in the slime anime, he summons a demon and he names a demon Diablo, and in the very next trailer, it's a whole anime about how to not summon a demon named Diablo. I don't know, it's kind of weird.
One of the more underrated isekai to come out in the last few years. Say what you will about Diablo's antics not exactly breaking the mold, it still ticked plenty of beloved boxes.
あなたの声が聞こえぬ者がいます
Anxious youth
Alright, I'll pass. Let's go to the next one.
to your eternity.
それは初め9だった
Considering this was crafted by the same person who did A Silent Voice, yeah, we're expecting this one to blindside us with its feels. Following the journey of a shape-shifting entity, the series looks set to steal the show in terms of spellbinding visuals, but as even a casual fan will tell
Okay, I'm really into this. I don't know what this is. I don't know why, but I don't even know this.
you, to your eternity.
それは初め9だった
Considering this was crafted by the same person who did A Silent Voice,
What's a silent voice? Let's find out. I actually want to check out this one now. Just judging by the animation quality, the choice with like outfits and stuff like that, this seems like it could be right up my alley. So I'm gonna check it out. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. This is my kind of shit. I like this. Already the music is a 10. I could already tell that motherfuckers did not play when it comes to animation, concept, and visuals, and audio. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Yo, the animation quality is crazy. Oh, hell yeah. I'm about to be binging this right after I'm done this stream. Let me go see if I got this over here. Hey, let's go. Oh, it's a movie? Oh, damn, nigga. I thought this was going to be like a... Oh, I'm cheesed. I'm gonna still watch it. I just generally don't really watch anime movies. This shit's crazy though. I fucks with it. Hey, no, that was, oh man, I'd never seen it, so I'm definitely gonna watch it.
yeah, we're expecting this one to blindside us with its feels. Following the journey of a shape-shifting entity, the series looks set to steal the show in terms of spellbinding visuals, but as even a casual fan will tell you, this one isn't so much an emotional punch to the gut as it is a pile driver. We've got a deathly ill boy, his pet wolf, and a myriad of cultures set to show the shapeshifter every shade of the human experience, and countless other observations dead set on making us weep.
観察することにした
Number 3, Eden Zero.
冒険の始まり
It's fairy tale in space. Well, sort.
Yeah, I'll pass. I hated fairy tales, so I'm just gonna move right on. Okay. Ooh, my hero. All right, I'm definitely gonna watch this. I know you guys are kind of salty just because Deku is a way better main character than Luffy, and I'm triggering everyone in the chat right now. But I'm really excited for my hero. The action scenes are some of my favorite. I like the fight scenes. I like the secondary characters. I like the power. I like the world setting. Let's go. Let's fucking go. highly enjoy.
My Hero Academia Season 5.
夢を形にするためにヒーローになるために
Seems like only yesterday that Deku was beating the beak off Overhaul, and Endeavor was scorching his way to the title of #1 hero. In what's become a modern tradition, the next-gen Caped Crusaders are back for their 5th outing. While we've still got a million questions in regards to what
Hey man, I don't like that voice, but sure.
what's happening with Deku's Quick and the other users of One for All, we've got Class 1A and Class 1B's Battle Royale to look forward to. Finally, a chance for someone to beat Monoma's face in. Before we unveil our #1 pick, here's some honorable mentions. SSSS Dyna Xenon. Can this spin-off live up to Gridman?
また怪獣が怪獣本当に怪獣じゃん
All right, what's left? What's
Fruits
left? What's left?
Basket, the final.
Oh, what you mean? That should be #1, my nigga. Let's go. I've been waiting for this to wrap up. Bro, I've been enjoying every season. Every season's been hitting me in the feels, you know what I'm saying? It's been a good time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go. Let's go, bro. Stop playing with me. Fruit Basket, the final. You already know. This is, in my opinion, the best slice of life anime that I've ever watched. As far as like episodic, no doubt about it. Especially since it's the remake and the animation quality's been great, and they've really they haven't rushed it. You know what I'm saying? They expanded it to like 4 or 5 seasons. Fantastic. I laughed throughout, enjoyed it. Great characters. Fruit Basket, top level. Okay, if you like slice of life anime, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Someone said characters don't look Asian at all. See, okay, I want to talk about that. Okay, people when they say the characters don't look Asian, I think you are saying that because you're from the West. When you go to Japan, they think the characters look Japanese. You only think that because you're a foreigner, right? So when you see it, you see yourself in those characters. But Japanese people, when you ask them, they see Japanese people when they look at these characters. In fact, depending on how the character is drawn, they might even see a Korean person. So you don't even recognize it, but you're so embroiled in your Western mindset, and you're so used to thinking everything from a racial standpoint of like, oh my God, white supremacy and all this other bullshit, right? It doesn't matter if you're Asian. It doesn't matter if you're Chinese. It doesn't matter. This isn't about where you're from. It doesn't matter if you're Asian. It doesn't matter if you're the emperor of China. I'm just telling you what Japanese people see when they see these animes. It's not my opinion. I'm not telling you what I think. This is not my opinion. This is what they say. Right? And this is what I mean when this is a very Western concept. Okay? What? Who did this? Oh, okay, here we go. So watch this, right? This is, and it's important to watch this because we have a tremendous amount of bias because we live in the West. Tremendous amount of bias. It doesn't matter if you're Japanese. Nobody cares. I don't even care if you're Vietnamese and your whole family was born under a rock. Like, it doesn't matter. Where you're from, your background doesn't have any bearing on this conversation. What do the people who draw this stuff see when they draw it?
Hey guys, it's Yuta. So if anime characters are white is an age-old question, but have you actually asked Japanese people about it? Check this out.
See? These people are not operating. They see a Korean person when they look at that. Isn't that interesting? That you, the moment you see it, you think white because you grew up in the West, you lived in the West most of your life. But they, living over there, when they look at this anime character, like, he might be Chinese or Korean. They never even think that.
どこら辺がそう思いました？
髪の毛の感じとか、ちょっと細い感じとか。韓国人。むずっ。超わかりにくい。
なんだろうこれ。何これ。フランス人とかじゃない。白いところ。てか言ってしまえば日本人。白人。いやそのまんまやないか。
難しいよね。日本人じゃないの？
ロシアとトルコのハーフ。
いやでもね、髪の毛の色がもう黒以外っていうのがもう慣れちゃってるんですよね。だから別に、
あれだ。
うん、だからこれでも全然日本人に見えるからもう。
じゃあ日本だった。はい。
俺は日本人だ。瞳の色が黒だね。
これ日本人じゃない日本人。
See what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean. This is a really big eye opener. You know, listen. Like I said, I don't care where you grew up. You know, so all this stuff doesn't matter. But this was a really big eye opener for me, just to realize that I should not use my Western perspective on what people are doing when they draw these characters. Okay, they draw these characters over there in Japan. So they have it in their mind based off their cultural experience. When you talk about, I traveled and all this stuff, shut up, okay? We know you live in the West. I don't care if you're Asian. Doesn't matter. That's what they see. How are you going to sit there and tell Asian people in Japan what they see? It doesn't matter if you're Asian. Right? So it's important not to impose your cultural experience on other people.
目が細い。そう、目と眉毛とか、あと唇が細いとか、薄いところとか。黒人、日本人もっと丸い感じ。
これはあれでしょ？これはだってもう。
これはもう日本人。
これはもう日本人。ちょっと知っちゃったかな。
知っちゃってるから。これは。
銀玉ですもんねこれ。
これこそまさに日本人。
これ日本人です。
これあれじゃん。
いやでも日本人。これも。
日本か韓国かな。
ああ、韓国っぽい。韓国。
目がちょっとこうキリッとしてる。
ああ、韓国人。韓国人。白い。細い。日本人。そう。
And I thought this was so interesting. Consistently, like in their mind, they never associate it with whiteness, right? You know, and even the color of the hair, it's like this is one of those things that I think people make a big mistake of whenever they see things, right? So it's like, for example, what's another example of this? Let's see. Okay, the word negro, okay? You say that in the West, it's a big, giant, big deal. You go to most Spanish countries, negro is just the word for black. Right? But contextually, because you hear someone saying, oh, negro went over there, you might see it as like some terribly racist thing, but it's not necessarily that, right? So you have to understand how your cultural experience influences the way that you view things and how other people can see the exact same thing and perceive it completely different. The difference is this is made by Japanese people. So when you sit there and you be like, they're so whitewashed, blah, 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 blah. Bruv, the truth is, you're coming in from with your Western influence. But anyways.
これ韓国人じゃん。さっきより目が丸い。スペイン人。スペイン人か。スペイン人。キラキラ？メキシコかな。エジプト？あ、エジプトか。エジプトかな。
でれん。あ
ー。全部日本人に見えるんだけど。
これなんだろう。中国人。アジア系。
アジア系。
うん。ちょっと何考えてるか分かんなそうなところ。嘘でしょ。
それが日本人になる。
I might cover this on the main channel. I think this is such a good topic.
日本人って答えてもいいんですか？
もちろんです。
ああ、じゃあ日本人だよ。
高架機動隊。日本人でしょ。
これはね、イランと日本のハーフですね。
ドイツ。
ドイツ
俺なんかオランダじゃないけどなんていうのかな。タイ。
アジアっぽいけどな。
これはドイツ人。
See, now they see a German person. They see a German person. Why? Because of the features and the way the person is drawn. To them, they clearly see a difference.
ドイツだ。鼻が高い、彫りが深い。目が青い。ロシア。あ、ロシア、わかる。うん。これはロシア。頭良さそう。
That's a weird one, but hey, I'm not mad at
ロ
that.
シア頭がいいイメージ。
あ、これ外人っぽいじゃん。これ外人っぽい。パリ。フランス、またフランス。
どこら辺がフランス？
本持って歩いてそうなところ。
これ外人じゃない？
そうですね。
これイタリアとかに。
イギリスで。
あー、これはちょっとヨーロッパっぽいな。フランスとか。
フランスっぽいね。
髪型と鼻。
あ、彫りの深さとかもそうだよね。
なんかでもね。
ヨーロッパ系、目がでかいし、金髪だし。
イタリア人、イタリア人。
あと胸が大きい。
金髪の日本人。
日本人。
アニメっぽい。
あ、急に。おっぱい大きい。可愛いな。
いや、台湾で行きます。
Taiwan.
中国人。
Anyways, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but for me, it was really interesting watching this because it made me take a step back. And I know if I would have showed the same images to anybody here, everybody would have said white, 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 white. But it's interesting how with them and their cultural experience, when they're watching media, they consume it completely differently than we do. And that's really important. But anyways, I don't want to stay on this topic too long. I just wanted to talk about this because I saw a bit of ignorance in the chat. But anyways, gotta move on from that now.
After all this time, we finally get to see the conclusion animated. The world ends with you, breathing new life into a classic video game.
これはゲームである。7日間生き残れば参加者の勝ち。
Before we continue, be
The world ends with you.
that comes with it.
Oh man, I don't really watch Shaman King. Y'all into that? I hate that. I hate the way the characters look.
An unsung hero of the shonen genre, now reincarnated into the modern times with all the flash that comes with it. For those that didn't grow up with this retro action fest and its hauntingly terrible dub, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this one. I'm not even gonna front y'all. I just don't like the animation style. It's me. But I did want to watch something. The other one I think I preferred actually. The one that came up just.
To a classic video.
What's this? The world ends with you. What's this? Okay, so it's a video game that got turned into an animation.
ゲームの参加者に告げる。7日間生き残れば君たちの勝ち。できなければ消滅する。
何なんだよこれ。
お願い。私と契約して。再起服はパートナーが一緒じゃないと使えないの。
死神のゲーム。
せいぜい頑張って私らを楽しませてよ。
死神の言うことなんか聞くんじゃねえ。
俺は消えたくない。
7日間を生き抜くには力を合わせるしかないって。
生き残れるのはパートナーを信頼できたやつだけだ。
派手にやってやるぜ。
4人揃えば鬼に金棒だよ。こらー。
His name is Neku.
いいよ、パートナーになってあげる。
ネク
Yakuku!
最後まで生き残れ。
全部消してやる。
I'll fuck with. I'll probably watch this. I'll probably watch this. This will be another one I'll watch. So yeah, I mean, look, I think this next season is gonna be pretty good. Last season didn't have too many standouts for me. It was kind of a dull season. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. Oh, okay. So this is some of the stuff that's coming out. So we got a sports anime, which I'm probably gonna skip because I don't like sports animes. This one, I'll probably give it an episode. So let me just put it in the queue. Oh, let me make sure y'all can see. Okay, y'all can see. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so why don't we just do a quick review of some of the animes from the last season? Actually, I'll check out this one as well. Just give it an episode. What's this? Oh, is this like a food anime? I'll pass. All right, so what happened last? Tokyo Revengers. The fuck is that? What's Tokyo Revengers? Let's find out. Tokyo Revengers. What is this? I like the character designs, that's for sure.
駅のホームから線路死んだと思って気づいたら12年前の自分になってた。
竹道くんはタイムリープしたことで今を変えたんです。君なら姉さんを救える。
だから俺が不良の時代を作ってやる。お前もついてこい。俺はお前が気に入った。
譲れねえもんのためならどんな奴にでも盾つける。お前みたいな奴はそういねえ。
花垣くんはきっと成功する。竹道くんのこともっと知りたいな。
もしこれが現実なら俺は未来を変えたい。俺が変わらないと何も変えれない。
I love how they make these delinquents look like such a mob, so crazy, so organized. Maybe I don't know much about Japan, so maybe it is like that. But I always feel like it's such a huge exaggeration.
もう二度と譲れねえもんがあんだよ。俺がヒナを救うんだ。絶対負けねえ。
I mean, I might give it an episode. Yeah, I'll give it an episode. Why not? All right, so let's take a look at some of the episodes. Okay, all right, so Tensai, the slime anime. This one right here, fantastic. Highly approve. Really recommend. Rated probably a 9 out of 10. It was a great season, action-packed, great character development. Fantastic. Black Clover, you already know how I feel. I'm going to just skip that one. Trash. This is a new one that I watched one episode of and still on the fence of. Leaning towards Never Again. Kimi no Jigen was great. The season wrapped up. The action scenes were fantastic. Very true to the manga. Very close adaptation. So if you guys want, you can go check that out. But it's a great concept, and I'm enjoying it so far. This anime has been my standout anime of the season. Horimiya. It's a slice of life anime. Animation's really good. Let me see over here. This is one I just clicked on purely out of curiosity, okay? And honestly, I've been really, really impressed by it so far. Character designs are great. What else? If you don't like slice of life, don't watch it, obviously. But if you're open to that kind of stuff, the characters are interesting, the relationships are fascinating, and it's fun. I rate this one an 8 out of 10. This one was a very, very pleasant surprise for me. Oh yeah, you guys still talking about Black Clover? Yeah, okay. I mean, listen, man. If you like Black Clover, we probably don't have the same taste in anime. Like, to me, Black Clover is like the epitome of garbage, you know, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, like we don't have to agree on anime tastes. Just because you like it doesn't mean I'm like, we're gonna have different tastes. All right, some people don't like slice of life animes. Some people don't like animes that don't involve action or whatever. Me personally, I dislike most shonens. I think they're generally pretty bad, and that's just how I roll. So if you came here hoping for me to like, jerk you off and talk about your favorite shonen, you're wasting your time. Honey and Clover, I feel like I've watched. I'm pretty sure I've watched. It really does sound familiar. No, I don't think I actually did watch it. I think I watched it a long time ago, and I wasn't too crazy about it. I think that's why. But I'll give it a shot. I'll go check it out maybe at some point. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Yeah, so those are my thoughts right now on the matter. But yeah, okay, so anyways, this anime I really do recommend. I really did enjoy it. So that'd be one of the ones that were a standout from last season. Jujutsu no Kaisen, great action scenes. If you like action, if you like great fight scenes, fantastic. Storyline's not that great, but the characters are interesting enough, and the fighting is top level that I recommend watching it if you're into it. This is another one that I really liked. So I'm a Spider. Okay, this shit right here was hilarious and interesting, and the fight scenes were fantastic. I don't care what nobody says. This shit was one of my standouts. Definitely my top 3. It was funny as hell. The fight scenes were entertaining. It's great. It's an isekai about somebody who comes back as a spider.
なんか硬いものに覆われてる。何この状況。暗っ。授業中だった気がするんだけど。とにかくここから出ないと。自由だ。転生するにしてもなんで雲なわけ。それならそれで楽しそうだからありかな。我を思うゆえに我ありってことでやってこ。今私の方で保護している子たちは11人なのですが、モンスターになってる子はいないですね。
Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. The fight scenes are hilarious. The characters super interesting. There's some really cool scenes in there. And apparently they're... Is this the one I watched? But yeah, anyways, I'm not going to play the whole thing. Highly recommend. And then, you got things like Jujutsu no Kaisen where, like, I mean, these action scenes, the animation quality's A1. So highly recommend. I really enjoyed it. In fact, I'd probably say it had one of the best fight scenes at one point when it was like the 2 guys versus that lady. That shit was crazy. Highly recommend. Just for the fight scenes themselves. Story-wise, though, it's not that great, in my opinion. Dr. Stone. This is, in my opinion, the anime version of Dr. Stone is the only way to watch it. The manga, I'm not a big fan of. In the anime, they get the music down pat. The cinematography is fantastic. Dr. Stone this season was great. It ended on a high note as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of it if it ever gets done. All right, and the third big standout is this thing right here, okay? This is based off a really good manga, apparently a good novel as well. Mushoku Tensei, all right? It's another isekai. Guy comes back as a little boy, but the characters are so well written, and the storyline, the progression is so awesome that I highly recommend everyone gets a chance to watch it.
Yo, 久しぶりだな、ギレーヌ。
Some big old titties. But she's a cool character. She's actually pretty well written. So that's that for that one. And then what else came out last season that I think you guys should probably check out? All right. I'm going to do maybe one more. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything else. I think those were the three standouts for me. Yep, that looks like I pretty much covered it. Yeah, so two of them are isekais, so Mushoku Tensei, definitely go watch that. Miroima, definitely go watch that. And then So What, I'm a Spider. Those are the three from last season. I highly recommend you guys go watch. I put them all around 8 to 8.5 out of 10s. Great storyline, great characters, great action scenes, and those are my three standouts for last season. Honorable mentions: Dr. Stone, Jujutsu no Kaisen, okay, Kimono Jihen, World Trigger was all right. I'm not gonna. Yeah, if you're invested, keep watching. But if you're not, I don't know. And that's pretty much and Tensei, Slime. Those are the other four that I recommend highly as well. But the top three were the ones I mentioned. So that's it for anime stuff. Let me see if I got any mangas for you guys that I'm digging right now. Nano Machine's pretty good. A lot of them are Korean manhwas right now. Okay, I go to a website called Reaper Scan for this one. This one's called Nano Machine. Basically, it's a guy living in the Muram world, so that's like China, and basically encounters nano machines, and they kind of help him progress. From the future, somebody goes back in time. Some bullshit plot point. But it's cool if you're into these kind of things. Let's see here. I've watched most of these. So what did I really enjoy? Probably recommend two more for you guys, and then that's it for me. All right, so this is the website I highly recommend. Early Manga has everything. They're very fast, especially on manhwas. Which ones? I've read a lot of these, but I'm just trying to give you like a variety at the moment. So just give me a second. Arcane Sniper, I'm enjoying a lot. This is just a guy who goes to the virtual world and he plays a musketeer, so that's been pretty cool. And this one, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. This is probably one of the better ones. Okay, this one's pretty dark. A lot of people die, but it's a lot of fun. And you could find all of these on earlymanga.org. And so that is all for my recommendations. Oh. Solo Leveling is good, but it's not my favorite. Me personally. It's good though. And also, if you read the novel, Solo Leveling becomes trash later on. So, yeah. All right, so let's check out the chat and see what y'all going off about. I need some water while I check that out. Okay. All right. Okay. So, what did you guys say? Blue Period. I already talked about Goblin Splayer, so I'm not going to bring that up again. All right, I'm going to take 3 callers. I'm going to take 3 callers real quick. So if you guys want to come on, you can share a couple of small opinions and I'll bring you on. Only 3 people. So whoever gets in the Discord, it's in the description. If you're sitting in the VC queue, I'll pull you in and then we can chit chat about anime real quick. And then after that, I'm going to wrap this up. So whoever gets in the waiting queue first is in. So I'm in the Abba and Preach call-in queue Discord. The link is in the description of this video. Okay. There's a little invite there. So you guys follow that invite. You jump in the waiting queue and I'll pull you in. All right, here we go. First person. All right, brother man, what did you want to say?
Sorry, man. What's up?
Hey, man. So what did you want to bring up?
Do you want me to talk about what you talked about now, or is it fine if...
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I think a manga you'd like, if you don't know it, is Koku no Hito, or The Climber. So,
Okay.
basically it's this manga that the art's really good, and it's kind of getting into the psychology and like these metaphors with the mountain, with climbing and freedom, and I think it's just a good kind of like into characters and like kind of like the harsh reality of life a lot of times. I just think it's a good manga and you probably would like it.
All right, cool. Listen, I appreciate you coming on and giving me the recommendation. I pulled it up on stream. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, have a good day.
Yes, sir. All right. You guys just coming on here to give me recommendations? Come on, guys. Thought you were going to have some kind of spirited discussion.
You read Berserk. It's pretty good.
Berserk? Okay, cool. Yeah, who hasn't read Berserk? Thanks for that, man. All right, fucking casual. All right, what's up? What you got? Go ahead. No? All right, you just want to be quiet and just sit there? All right, cool. Well, guys, that was 3 calls. Whoa. You need to turn off the stream. What were you saying?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. What did you want to talk about?
Yeah, you were saying Solo Leveling get trashy at the later on.
Yeah.
In the manhwa or in the novel?
The novel. Well, the manga's following the novel, so yeah.
Okay. All right. So maybe I should drop it now before it gets there.
I mean, you could still enjoy something while you enjoy it, and then once it's trash, you stop watching it. But yeah, I mean, for me, I didn't enjoy it after a while, so I was like, meh, pass.
It's did you read Tower of God? I know you said you didn't like it much, but the guy that was writing it, kind of gave up on it.
Huh? Which one?
Tower of God.
Oh yeah, Tower of God. I didn't like it either.
Yeah. The guy gave up. He said he feel like his work isn't good enough, and it just stopped halfway through the story.
Yeah, well, he's not wrong. That shit turned into garbage. I mean, after a while, I'm like, what am I reading? This shit's just too much for me, so I just got bored. But yeah. But yeah, I'm glad he quit. Actually, I'm not glad he quit. That sounds fucked up. But it's just like I don't mind that he quit because I thought that shit was trash. So that was just my opinion. But I get you.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on, man. Cheers.
Later.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Tower of God. Fuck, man, that shit turned into garbage so fast. It was crazy. But that's pretty much it for the anime recommendations. If you guys want, just check out the stream and you'll be able to find them throughout. This is how guys talk to us in a normal conversation. You see how frustrating it is? What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? All right, everyone's just dropping their recommendations. Guys, I'm not actually going to go look at your recommendations. There's too many animes already out there. My anime list is full. I appreciate the offers, but it's not going to happen. But that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. That's my reviews of the anime from last season. And an upcoming look at the animes coming out for next season, okay? So that's it for me. Cheers.